Hey everyone. So I've been doing a lot of sitting and thinking recently. And I know that that's a privilege. I know that it's a privilege to have the time to sit and think and to have the solitude to sit and think and to be able to abdicate my responsibility to the outside world for minutes on end. It's not something that everybody gets to do. And I've been enjoying the silence a lot recently. I'll get in my car and I will forget to put on music or turn on a podcast and just drive in the noisy quiet. I mean, it's never actually silent, but to just be there and be with my thoughts. I know that that's not something that we do all that much. And I know that seeking silence is not something that we do. The 30 seconds of silence in the pastoral prayers in a church service are never enough for me. I have barely even begun to settle into who I am. And the pastor is like, "We thank you for hearing our prayers." I'm like, "I don't pray anything. I am still finding my way to getting to a place where I can think about what I need to be praying for." But I know that quiet is a privilege too. And I'm not concerned that I've spent so much time just sitting and thinking. I know that it can be a thought spiral sometimes when you're just sitting and pondering things, but that's not where my thoughts are. I'm really happy just being in my head right now and not running in circles either. There are just so many things to think about and so much to kick around and remember and enjoy. It's not a bad place in my head. And so I think that's why I keep on going back to it. Because there is so much to carry out in the world. There are so many places that we are needed and needed to be healthy and strong and capable people. And sitting and thinking helps me do that, but also helps me forget that sometimes for 30 seconds. Let me forget that the rain that's falling here is beneficial and life-giving, and the rain that has deluged in other places is not. Give me 30 seconds to just be comfortable before I have to go back out into the places where the world has made people forget what comfort is and forget what safe is, or never even know what comfort and safety are. I found a lot of life in the silence. I think that's really helpful. So as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think about silence and quiet and hanging out in your own head, but only as much as you want to talk about, because that's the lovely thing about hanging out in our heads. That's something that other people don't get to have from us unless we want to let them. We'll see you next week.